Hey, what's up guys? Paul from Paul's Carts here, and I just wanted to show you guys this video. What we have here is two Tillotson blocks. They're both pretty much similar but different. This on the left is the Tillotson, has the billet special alloy stroker crank. So does the one on the right has the billet special alloy stroker crank. The one on the left is in the standard block color. The one on the right has the charcoal color option. Both have the billet side cover. This one has the PVL gas, low drag flywheel with the adjustable hub. He also has the starter nut. He also has the Ferrea titanium valves with copper seats. That had the video, I think I dropped already, or I will be dropping that soon, as both of these engines here are going out on the Monday shipments, and today is Sunday, so I'm just getting ready to box these up. These were both completed this week. This one here is the Paul's Carts valve cover. E3 spark plug head stud sets. It's basically the 72 millimeter short block with all the options on it, and then the one of the copper valve seat cylinder heads. Actually threw him in some stainless steel exhaust bolts with the rounded hex socket sunken heads on them, so that way you can get those rounded nuts around the header pipe. But this guy's also got the gauge roller rockers in there, Paul's Carts PKRPM3 cam, and this one here is a 3-inch stroker. Really nice. This one, the bottom end on that, really stout, really strong. They both are true performers. If you're really into racing or anything like that, you definitely want to get yourself a Tillotson short block, whether it's the 72 millimeter or the 76 millimeter 3-inch bore. They're both going to really just be laying down the power. Those billet stroker cranks are just unbelievable, and if you pair that with the PVL coil, PVL flywheel, the E3 spark plug, and all the options, it's just like anything. You almost feel like it's cheaper to spend more in the beginning. You build it once, cry once, and then it's just said and done. If you try to spare some money on that bottom end, it's just going to come back to bite you. If you don't go ahead and get the billet side cover, you might just go ahead and, your crank might start wobbling. You might end up blowing the engine at high RPMs. It's really, all those options are there for a reason, just to make everything stronger. And when you're calling and you want the most power you can get, you definitely want that strength on your side too. So those bottom ends really need to be stout. If you build them with all billet internals, billet piston, billet rod, billet crank, and a billet side cover, and use the Tillotson block, they're pretty much as strong as they can get. You can go the extra mile and weld up the blocks, but that's just if you're going, a 3-inch stroker could possibly use it, but when you're going even bigger than that, if you're gonna do the deck extension and go to like a 3.1 piston, 3.2, 3.14, 3.15, where you're actually moving the head studs out. When you weld the deck extension on, you can move the head studs where you want them, and then just re-drill the head a little bit wider offset, and that way you can get the bigger bore in there. But you can't put that big a bore in there with the same head studs. You're going to have to move something around to get that to all work correctly, and be able to have enough clamping force without the stud being right on the side of the sleeve, so when you torque it, it just walks in and distorts the sleeve there. So these are just another couple of builds that we got going on here at Paul's Carts. All the short blocks come with the head gasket and stud set. Long blocks come fully assembled. I even have, I think the long blocks are sold as crate engines, and they come with carburetors and header pipes. So those are pretty much, this one here isn't sold as a crate engine. He had basically bought the short block, and then just got the cylinder head he wanted, and I just did the assembly for him. But if you do get the crate engine, it comes with the carburetor. He's actually running a stock apparent class, so he uses a stock carburetor, or a bored out stock apparent carburetor. So you know, his port varies a little bit like that and stuff like that. We did some epoxy work in there to get it, you know, to where it had to be. And that stock apparent stuff, you know, you got to use that stock carburetor. You really got to do some internal works in there to get that thing 100% flowing correctly. You know, it isn't all about CFM. You know, you get a lot of velocity. You know, in the way, you know, using flow flags in there within the ports to kind of, you know, really direct that stuff out and around the valve edge, instead of having it just all centered it around the tip of the valve. So you get a lot more flow that way. But yeah, I mean, we got these engines here. I just wanted to show you a look. They're all blinged out, really looking amazing sitting there. So I figured, hey, before I box them up, throw them in some cardboard, let me make a quick little video. Again, this is Paul from Paul's Karts. If you need anything, you can give me a buzz at 781-492-7358, or check out the website at paulskarts.com. We got also some other stuff available on eBay. I don't really like sending people there anymore. If you guys do want to shop for some stuff, shop it off the website. You know, on eBay might be a carburetor for sale, but on the website you'll have the carburetor for sale with options to add, you know, either the velocity stack, or the pod filter, or the third circuit billet adjustable fuel valve, gas, methanol. You know, there's a lot more options besides just a carb. And then, you know, besides that, like everything, like when you get the small blocks on you know, on the website, there'll be the option to add the billet side cover, all that stuff, you know, billet crank. So it's not just it's an adjustable template. You know, it's a template, but template with the ability to add options. And the heads on there, you can add, you know, milling, select the milling amount. You know, add different options like welded intake tube, epoxy port, all that stuff. So it's just you could still pay for it with your credit card instead of buying something off eBay and then having to contact me and then having to add something and send you a PayPal invoice. You know, it's just real streamlined through the site. It's why I developed it, kind of make my life easier and make the ordering process easier, and just be able to put all the available options out there so you guys can really get something tailored directly for what you need it for. So again, guys, Paul from Paul's Karts. Hope you guys are surviving out there during the you know, the cough epidemic or whatever it is, coronavirus. But we're doing all right up here, not going out much. Hope you guys do the same. You know, wear masks, stay safe. Till next time, guys, have a nice day.